So I wanted to talk to you about your skin barrier and skin barrier lipids and some of the things that you're putting on your skin. So do you even know that your skin cells can create lipids? Do you even know what your skin cells are and how they function? So you start out with keratinocytes. Those are your skin cells. And your keratinocytes then go through a life cycle. They burst, they expel lipids, which are your lamellar lipids, and then the remainder becomes the corneocytes. So the lamellar lipids are your skin barrier lipids, and those are made of almost equal proportions of cholesterol, ceramides, and free fatty acids. Nowhere in that composition is there oleic acid, olive oil, or tallow, which is 47% oleic acid, or coconut oil, which is 47% lauric acid. Nowhere in the composition of your skin barrier lipids is there any kind of tallow, olive oil, or coconut oil, or the oleic acids that form the most of them, and the lauric acid from coconut oil. So I don't know why you're putting that on your skin thinking that you are doing any kind of good to help your skin barrier, because that's not what your skin barrier needs. Your skin barrier needs cholesterol, ceramides, and free fatty acids. But then you have sebum that comes from your oil glands, which are attached to every hair follicle on your body in greater or smaller proportions. So your sebum, which is slightly comedogenic, is also not made of any of those things that are in those things that you're putting on your face. They also are made of cholesterol and free fatty acids and some squalene, which is comedogenic. So the things that you're putting on your skin are not helping your skin. They've actually done studies that have shown that any kind of deviation from the ratio, the corneotherapy ratio of the cholesterol, ceramides, and free fatty acids, will cause different forms of dermatitis, just depending on what the ratio has been changed to. So I wanted to make this clear that these things that you're putting on your skin barrier are not helping your skin barrier. And in fact, you're so worried about things absorbing into your bloodstream, but yet you're putting things on your skin that are actually used in cosmetic chemistry to cause better absorption. Oleic acid is a known barrier disruptor, and it's used in skincare not for emolliency. I mean, it can be, but it's also used as a barrier disruptor in order to get other ingredients deeper into the skin. So while you're on this tangent of thinking that you're putting something natural on your skin to prevent, bad things from getting into your bloodstream, well, you're just opening your skin up further to get things deeper into your skin. Furthermore, there is a difference between permeation and absorption. You can permeate your skin with things that are oil soluble, that are a small molecular size. Those are things that are going to get into your skin barrier and provide a nice moisturizing for your skin. But you're not going to absorb into your bloodstream. That's why you have barrier lipids. That's why you have tight junctions of the skin cells. If you would stop doing glycolic peels and peeling your skin, you would have a nice, strong barrier, and it will resist absorption of things into your bloodstream, because things have to be of a specific molecular weight and oil solubility in order to get into your bloodstream. Essential oils are a perfect example because they are a super small molecular weight and they're oil soluble, so they can get into your bloodstream, but most other things can't. Sure, there are a few exceptions, but for the most part, they are not going to get into your bloodstream. So you need to use things that are going to be better for your skin barrier. And one of the very first things that I learned about as a natural, holistic esthetician was, what is the best kind of oil for my skin? And it wasn't the fad du jour of Crisco oil or coconut oil or beef fat or olive oil. It was, looking at my papers here, it was jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is the closest thing in nature to your skin's own natural oils, so why would you not use that? With all of these crazy fads that have been coming around in the last like 10 years or so, it just boggles my mind that everyone is ignoring jojoba oil, which is the closest thing in nature as a plant to skin's own natural oils. So why don't you use jojoba oil for a short period of time? If you're young, you can do that. But if you're older, you really need to use professionally made skincare that is going to help your skin. And then do not be further misled by this whole waterless skincare BS, because that is not true either. Your skin contains enzymes which require water to function. Your enzymes in your skin cannot function without water. So one, you're dehydrated because you're not drinking enough water, and you're not drinking mineral water or spring water. You're drinking this baloney distilled water and pure water and RO water. You're not getting any minerals, so you're not getting any absorption of water, so you're dehydrated. So start drinking spring water and mineral water, and stop doing glycolic peels. Use a washcloth to exfoliate your skin, and use jojoba oil, which is actually going to help your skin. But in the end, when you're old like me, you need to use professionally formulated skincare that is going to help your skin. And there are plenty of safe and healthy skincare products that are being made in response to client demand that are made with that corneotherapy ratio. There are a couple. There is a very low-end brand that I can name, and there is a very high-end brand that is the ultimate gold standard in corneotherapy skincare, that are made to skin natural composition. So you need to get off of this cooking oil crap for your skin and start using what is actually natural to your skin. So I hope this is helpful, and if you have any questions, certainly put it in the comments. I'm glad to answer any questions. Bye.